Hey, welcome back to this channel. I thought I'd film a video sharing 12 free sewing patterns that would be perfect for spring. When I first started my sewing journey, I actually used free sewing patterns quite a lot, and there's so much resource online, I thought I'd condense it down to 12 free sewing patterns that I think are great for beginners. So for the first pattern I'm going to share, it's actually my pattern. It's the Etty Camisole and I recently released it. It's a gorgeous scallop camisole and I actually made it with spring in mind because I know it to be such a great layering piece. You can use this in any sort of viscose, satin, anything with a bit of drape, and I just know it will make such a nice addition to your wardrobe with these really nice kind of scallop details. It will look really high-end and luxurious, and I hope you enjoy sewing that one. As with everything, I'll leave a link to the description box with all the pattern for you guys to find. So the next pattern I wanted to share is the Skye shorts. It's actually a pattern from Peppermint magazine. They have loads of resources online of free patterns. This one really caught my eye because it feels really stylish, and I can imagine this paired with the Etty Camisole would make such a great outfit. It has an elasticated waist. I love how floaty and freebie shorts feel, so I think this would make such a great addition to spring, especially with tights underneath if it gets a bit cold. The next pattern I wanted to share is this pattern again on Peppermint magazine's website, and it's a really gorgeous playsuit. I've actually never seen this one before when I was doing my research. It has some really cute tie straps, quite a simple kind of detail down the front, and then it has cute little pockets on the shorts, and it's just a kind of jumpsuit playsuit sort of vibe. And I think this would make such a great spring addition because if you make this in maybe in a thicker fabric like linen, it will keep you warm, especially with tights underneath. I think this would see you perfectly through spring. And this is one I actually really want to make next. So the next pattern I wanted to share is a really great pattern that I've never seen before. It's actually called the Savannah Shacket on Mood Fabrics. If you've never been on Mood Fabrics' website, they have a whole resource of sewing patterns that are for free. They literally have hundreds. This one really caught my eye because it feels really stylish. In spring, you want to wear a nice jacket, and I think this one would be so great in any sort of wool blend or cotton, linen. I think it would be such a fun piece to kind of pair with the camisole and the shorts that I already shared. I think this is such a great layering piece. I actually want to make a beige version of a shacket, and I think this would be a great pattern to try. So the next pattern I wanted to share is the Liv Pants by Mood Fabrics again. And it feels like a really stylish pant pattern. It has like a wide leg feature. I actually think this pattern would make such a great feature with a camisole or with a white button down shirt. I imagine it's looking really stylish, even with a jacket thrown over. This has got to be one of my favorite patterns that I found doing all this research because you never really see free pant patterns, and I think this is a really great one. So this is definitely on the top of my list. So the next pattern I wanted to share is the Elliot top by Cool Stitches. So she actually has loads of patterns on her website, but I think this one was her first pattern, which is why it's like a pay as you want sort of thing. Obviously you can get it for free or you can support her business and pay a certain amount, but this one is one of my favorite patterns. I still haven't sewn it. It's in the back of my wardrobe, the pattern pieces, and I haven't actually got around to sewing it, but this would make such a great spring addition. I just really like the channeling details on this top. It feels really considered, it feels really stylish. The kind of puff sleeve feels really cute and girly, and this is something that I will definitely make. This top would actually work in so many fabrics. I think you could have fun with like a cotton or some sort of viscose, or you can even have fun with like even more sheer fabrics and making it translucent so it feels a bit more sexy. I think this is such a great pattern and I can't wait to try this one. So this is the A-line Libby Skirt and it's by Tessuti Fabrics. It's a really nice pattern for a simple staple skirt that you can pair with literally anything. I think this one is a bit more of a midi length, which, I mean, that would make a great spring addition because obviously it's colder, but you could definitely hack this pattern and make it a kind of a mini skirt vibe and pair that with a chunky jumper or even a nice button down shirt, and I think this would look perfect with that. The pictures actually show this in a cotton and a viscose, I think, but this will work in so many fabrics. A-line skirts literally go with anything. So if you're looking for a really simple skirt pattern, this is definitely a beginner-friendly pattern. So I've been talking a lot about using a button-down shirt, and I found a free sewing pattern on Sew Magazine's website. If you've not looked at their website before, they actually have loads of free patterns, but they only come with written instructions, which I think is why maybe that puts some people off. So you do have to have some knowledge because there is no kind of illustrations or pictures to go with each step. It is just written instructions. But I found this Winona top, and it's a really simple button-down shirt. I can't believe this is a free pattern. I've not made it myself yet, but I imagine this would be really nice. It's just such a nice classic shirt, and I think it feels really chic and really modern. I think you can definitely make this in any fabric, any color, and it would literally go with anything. Especially with the skirt I just mentioned, this tucked in would be really cute. But Yeah, if you've not been on their website, they literally have so many free patterns. I'm going to share a few more that I really like as well. So this is another pattern on their website called the Charlotte Playsuit. This feels really expensive. It looks like a Vogue pattern. It has so many nice details. I can't believe, again, this is a free pattern. They actually show it in white, and I just love how crisp and chic this feels. So it has a belted waist, structured collar, and it just feels so chic. I mean, this would look so great in any fabrics. I actually recommend using denim, linen, or corduroy, but I think even like a nice crepe would look so nice in this. So one more pattern that I actually like on the Sew Magazine website is the Chantelle croc jacket. This actually feels like such an expensive garment. Like, you can imagine someone making this in a Chanel style jacket. You can literally sew this any way that you want. It's quite a basic pattern, so I think you can have fun with pocket placements, cool trims, and that's kind of what makes it a bit more expensive. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try this tailored jacket out because it looks so nice. But yeah, if you have fun with different pocket placements, you can definitely make this feel really expensive. Another jacket pattern that I really like is the Julia jacket by Fiber Mood. I still haven't sewn any Fiber Mood patterns, so I think this might be the first one I try. But it's a really nice, breezy, long cardigan. I can imagine this with literally any garment. This is a dress with t-shirts and short, exactly how they've styled it in the pictures. Jackets like this that you can go with any outfit with any colour, so I think this is probably one of those pieces you can probably make 2 or 3 of and they'll kind of see you through spring. So the last pattern I wanted to share is the Sparrow Tee by Common Stitch, and this looks like such a classic staple t-shirt pattern. Literally will go with anything that I've mentioned in this video. Can't believe it's a free pattern. You know, this is a really nice one. I think it's really essential in any wardrobe. I mean, t-shirts are literally simple everyday wear, so I think this with a jacket thrown over or a pair of jeans, even a dress laid over, would be perfect for spring. I actually realised I've never made a t-shirt yet in my sewing journey. This might be the t-shirt pattern I actually try. I've made a t-shirt for my boyfriend before, but I've never made one for myself. I don't know, I don't really wear t-shirts unless I'm kind of in bed, so I think, yeah, this will be a great t-shirt to try pairing with dresses for spring. I hope you enjoyed my roundup of free sewing patterns for spring. This is a great way to test new patterns, new companies that you maybe have never tried before. This is exactly what I did when I first started sewing. It's a great way to just try different styles without spending loads of money on patterns. And yeah, have fun with all these free patterns. I've left a link to all these patterns below in the description box if you want to find them, and I'll see you in the next one.